If you're looking to take your Meta ads to the next level this Black Friday, you're in the right place. Today, I've brought together my top performing strategies for generating massive results with Meta ads during Black Friday. You will learn what's working right now, how to structure your ads, how to distribute your budget, and how to scale when things are working. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
So here we are in my computer, guys, and I have open Google Doc. And what we're gonna go through today is first calendar, then budget, content, campaigns, and some additional tips. So let's start with the calendar. This year, there's a couple of dates that we need to pay attention to. The first date that we need to pay attention to is 5th of November, which is election day in the US. Second one is 29th of November, which is Black Friday. And then we have 2nd of December, which is gonna be Cyber Monday. So you need to plan your strategy based on these dates. And I'm gonna quickly open my calendar so I can show you the actual dates. So you can see here, election day is gonna be on the 5th of November, which is Tuesday. Then we have 29th of November, Black Friday, which is Friday, and 2nd of December, which is Monday, and it is Cyber Monday. So here is the strategy that I'm gonna be doing for a couple of our plans this year. We're gonna start a pre-Black Friday sale, which is gonna start on the 11th of November. So we're gonna have a pre-Black Friday sale. It's gonna start on the 11th of November until the 24th of November, and we're gonna do an X amount percentage off. This is gonna be, again, depending on your business. Can do 20, 30, 40, but just remember this is your pre-Black Friday sale. So if you're gonna do, let's say 30, you need to do at least 40 during Black Friday. So there is an actual difference. So let's say in this example, we're gonna do 30% off from the 11th until the 24th. And let me just show you the dates. So we have 11th until the 24th, which is gonna be exactly 2 weeks. Now, what we're gonna do next is during those times, so from the 11th until the 24th, besides 30% off, we also gonna offer a gift. So we're gonna send a gift to people who ordered more than $250. So if someone orders for more than $250, we're gonna send them a surprise gift during those times. And what also we're gonna do, we're gonna adjust the pop-up on the website for email marketing, and we're gonna offer early access to our Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. So for people who sign up during those times, so from the 11th until the 24th, and obviously before that, we're gonna give early access to our main Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale only to people who sign up to our email list. The early access is gonna be on the 25th of November. So 25th of November, it's gonna be early access to email subscribers and obviously customers as well. Now then, the main Black Friday sale will start on the 26th until the 4th. So it's gonna be around 8 or 9 days. I think this is 9 days. Let's do it like this. Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. It will be from the 26th until the 4th of December. And here we're going to do 45% off everything on the site. And during this time, whoever signs up for email marketing, they get a chance to win a gift card. So we're going to offer 20 gift cards worth $150 each. And we're gonna select the people on random after the Black Friday sale ends, which is gonna be on the 4th of December. So on the 5th of December, we're gonna draw those people and we're gonna give them the gift cards. Next, we have budget. Now, when it comes to budget, with this client, we have decided to spend $100,000 for the month of November. So the $100,000 is the total budget for the entire month. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spend around $20,000, maximum $30,000 from the 1st of November until the 24th. So 20 to 30K we will spend from the 1st until the 25th of November. And then the rest, which is going to be, let's say, around 70K, we will spend from the 26th until the 4th of December. And this is because people will be buying more during this time, and obviously they will know that you have better offer coming their way in a couple of weeks. And this right here, from the 11th until the 24th, is just to compete with the other brands. Again, people will know you have a better offer coming their way after the pre-Black Friday sale, so it's not worth it to spend a ton of budget during this time. And we're moving on to content. So here's how we'll go about content for Black Friday and Cyber Monday this year. First, we will analyze all of the best performing ads from last year. So we'll check what were the best performing images, videos, carousels from last year's Black Friday sale, and we'll make similar to them. Because the offer is different, we can't just copy them, but we'll make similar to the best performing ads from last year. What else we're gonna do? We're gonna analyze all of the best performing ads year to date. So all of the ads that we've been running from the 1st of January until today, we're gonna analyze especially the sales that we have been doing, and we're gonna create similar content to those. And last but not least, we're gonna do new ads, and those new ads are gonna be based on research. I'll highly recommend you to have 80% of your creatives to be based on this data, what did well last year and what is doing well year to date, because Black Friday is the time to focus on what's working so you can generate the best results possible. And then you can leave 10 to 20% of your creatives to be based on new concepts, and you can use foreplay for the job. I have a couple of examples here that are really good. For example, this one right here really caught my eye, and I think we're definitely gonna do something similar. And later I'll just play the first 5 seconds for you.
You need to stop what you're doing. Everything I'm wearing right now, 40% off. Water.
So this is an amazing hook. I will play one more time for you.
You need to stop what you're doing. Everything I'm wearing right now, 40% off. Waterproof.
And then she goes on mentioning all of the unique selling points. But this is an amazing video, a really, really good video. I'll drop the link to this library in the description down below so you can check them yourself. These types of creatives, definitely do something like this, definitely have some of those. What else? I think this is a good example as well. It really stands out. So yeah, I will leave it in the description below. There are not a lot, probably like 20 creatives, but some of them are really, really good. Next, we're gonna be moving on to campaigns. The way I'm gonna structure the campaigns for this client, and again, this is the structure that I'm gonna use for my clients. You don't need to copy everything. I just want to give you the strategy as a guideline. So every business is different. You need to adjust your strategy, your content based on what is working for you. But for this client, it's our, I think, 4th Black Friday together. So I know what's working for this client because we've been through 4 Black Fridays, and every year we achieve amazing results. What I'm gonna do for this client, we're gonna have 3 campaigns. These campaigns are gonna be entirely new campaigns. For pre-Black Friday sale, I'm gonna add the content into the existing campaigns, but for the main Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale, which is gonna be from 26th until the 4th of December, we're gonna have new campaigns, which I'm gonna schedule. This is something else that I wanted to mention. Schedule your campaigns ahead of time. So from 26th until the 4th, this is the strategy that I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna have 3 campaigns. The first campaign number 1, it is gonna be an Advantage Plus. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna set the existing customer budget cap to 50%. So 50% of the budget will be towards prospecting, 50% of the budget will be towards retargeting. And on the 3 campaigns, I'm gonna have 33% of the budget. So 33% from the 70K will be spent here. Campaign number 2 will be prospecting, so specifically top of funnel with exclusion, so targeting only new people, only people who have never seen the business before. Here, again, I'm gonna spend 33% of the budget. What I'm gonna use here, I'm gonna use the best performing audiences year to date. And inside of them, I'm gonna have a bunch of creatives. And campaign number 3, we're gonna have strictly retargeting. And for retargeting, here I'm just gonna stack together all of the different audiences. So we're gonna have Instagram engagers, 365 days. We're gonna have Facebook engagers, 365 days. Website visitors, 365. People who purchased from you in the past 180, this is because that's the maximum you can go. Then we're gonna have the customer list, people who added to cart, and the list goes on. Video views, and this is another one that is really important. And I'm just gonna stack them together. And yeah, if you have more budget, for example, if you're gonna spend like $200,000-$300,000 budget, you can segment these audiences and run them individually. This is something I've done in the past, but in the past year I have found just stacking everything together works best, and it's easier to scale. So this is what we're gonna do when it comes to campaigns. And last but not least, we have some extra tips for you. So first, schedule your campaigns. Extremely important. During Q4, ads take a little longer to get approved because everyone is advertising during Q4, and especially Black Friday. Ads are getting rejected a lot easier. I'm not sure why this is. I think it might be because of the amount of volume there is. So schedule your campaigns ahead of time. With our clients, what we're gonna aim for? We're gonna aim for to have everything scheduled and ready by 5th of November. So by election day, we're gonna have all of the campaigns for all our clients. Everything will be scheduled. So the only thing we need to do is turn them on at the right time and then monitor and adjust during the sale. Next, we have content. Content is one of the most important parts when it comes to Facebook ads. And what I have found during Q4 and especially Black Friday, Cyber Monday, single images do a lot better than videos. We're gonna be running some videos, but single images, just pushing the sale, something like this works really, really well. Something like this, oh, this is a video, but you get the point. These types of images work really well. So I would recommend to you to focus mostly on single images and then go to videos. Next, we have make decisions fast. So during Black Friday, you're gonna be spending a lot more budget. People will be buying a lot more than usual, and you're gonna get feedback a lot faster. So you need to make decisions a lot quicker. Instead of leaving ads to run for, let's say, 3-4 days a week, you can make decisions every single day. Again, depending on your budget. If you're spending, let's say, $5,000 during Black Friday, then probably not. But when you're spending 50, 100, 200K, you can make decisions every single day. Now, Facebook has this delayed reporting of 72 hours, which is why I would highly recommend to you to install Triple Whale, because Triple Whale will give you live data and it will help you make better decisions. I'll leave a link in the description down below for Triple Whale if you want to check it out, but we use it for some of our clients and the feedback and the accurate data that we're getting is amazing. So I will highly recommend to you to check it out.
So the first thing we're gonna go through is the calendar. So let's hop into the calendar and let's look at November. 1st of November is Friday and the last day of November, 30th of November, is Saturday. Now, really important to remember, Black Friday is always the last Friday of November. So in this case, we're gonna have it on 29th of November. A couple more important dates. 5th of November is Election Day in the States, and 2nd of December is Cyber Monday. So with these 3 dates in mind, as I said earlier, every single year Black Friday changes slightly. Now, with each year, businesses start running their Black Friday sales earlier and earlier. For example, 3 years ago, when we were doing Black Friday sales with our clients, we were doing just a week, so 25th until the 2nd. Then 2 years ago, we were doing 2 weeks, 18th until the 2nd. And last year, with a lot of the businesses that I manage, we did the whole month of November. And we didn't do the same offer for the whole month, but we were rather doing pre-Black Friday sale, for example, from the 1st, or let's say from the 4th until the 17th, we did 20%. Then from the 18th until the 30th, we did 30%. This is just an example. With other clients, what we did, we discounted different collections every single week. So for example, the first week of November, we started by discounting one collection. Then the second week, we added another collection to the offer. And each week, we were adding different collections. And the last week of November, everything was discounted on the website. There's a lot of different things that you can do when it comes to the offers. And I have a separate video that goes in depth when it comes to the offer. So you can watch it after this video. So this is the calendar. As I said, Black Friday is on 29th of November, Cyber Monday, 2nd of December. Now, offer. There's a couple of things that you really need to think before crafting an offer. You need to find out what's the highest percentage that you can go for while still being profitable and while still have room to scale. Because with scale, the ROAS will normally drop. So you need to have a room of where you can scale. For example, if you're spending $1,000 and you're getting $10,000 back, you can't just increase the budget to $1 million and get 10 million back. It doesn't work that way. So you need to have a room where you can scale. You need to find what is your break-even cost per acquisition, which is extremely, extremely important. And this is going to be with your discount code. So for example, if during Black Friday you offer up to 75% off, your average order value is, let's say, $100, and the maximum you can go for cost per acquisition is, let's say, $30. You know when you can scale, you know when you need to downscale, you know when you're breaking even, so you can adjust with the dates that you're getting, with the sales that are coming in. So it's really important to find what's your break-even cost per acquisition, kind of forecast what's going to be your average order value based on the data that you got last year, because it's extremely important to know all of this stuff. And then with the offer, couple of examples. The offers that have worked best for us are just flat percentage off. For example, let's say 40% off everything on the site, or up to 75% off. Those really work. Or buy one, get one free. Those 3 offers work really well. So I would highly recommend to you, if you're wondering what to do, just go with one of the first two. Then we're moving on to budget. When it comes to budget, I would highly recommend to you to prepare to spend more, because during Black Friday, every single business on the planet that advertises on Facebook is gonna advertise. Even those businesses that don't advertise on the platforms, they're gonna advertise, because they know people are buying, people are spending money, and everyone wants to take advantage of the shopping spree. So ads are gonna be a little bit more expensive. The biggest businesses in your space are gonna have the best offers, probably of like up to 95% off. I think Pretty Little Things, it's a fast fashion brand, and I believe last year or the year before they were selling clothes for like $2 or $3. So you can imagine the kind of offers they were running and how small businesses can compete with that. So you need to be ready with a good offer and with bigger budget than what you're spending usually. Let's say, for example, you're gonna spend $50,000 this November. What I would recommend to you to do is to spend 10 to 20% of your budget in the first 2.5 weeks. So probably 4th until the 21st, like this. Then the rest of the budget, you're gonna spend it from the 22nd until the 2nd. And even, let's say, you can spend 20% of your budget up until here. And let's say when Wednesday hits 27th until the 2nd of December, you need to spend the rest of your budget. So like, let's say 80%. Obviously, if you're getting good results here within the first 3 to 4 weeks, of course, if you have extra budget, you can scale. But again, save the majority of your budget for the last 7 days of the month. And not the last 7 days in this case, but the last 4 days of November and 2 days of December. Then moving on to creatives. Creatives are gonna be a determining factor if your ads are gonna work or not, because creatives is what's gonna capture the attention of people on Meta. So you need to ensure that the offer is the first thing people see. Don't try to hide it on the site and focus a lot on the product, on the benefits of the product, etc. Have the offer that's gonna capture the attention of the person on Facebook or on Instagram, and then you can add some of the benefits, some social proof, etc. But make sure the offer is the first thing people see. And last but not least, we have copy. Now, when it comes to copy, again, make sure the offer is the first thing people see. So on Meta, you have about 3 lines of copy before it's automatically hidden. So people need to click see more to see the whole copy. Make sure your offer is in the first line of the copy. So for example, you can do Black Friday sale up to 75% off, just an example. And then you can do the rest, benefits of the product, etc. So these are the main things. I would say really focus on your offer and creatives. These are gonna be the 2 things that are gonna make or break this Black Friday for you. And if you need help with your marketing during this Black Friday, either Meta, email marketing, Google Ads, there's gonna be a link in the description below where you can book a call with me and we can help you get the best results you can get this Black Friday. And I'll pop some screenshots around the screen just so you can see the results we've been getting our clients just last year. And this year, this could be you. So Black Friday is just a couple of weeks away. Don't waste any more time. It's really important that you prepare ahead of time. This is another thing that I forgot to mention. It's extremely important to prepare ahead of time with content and with ads. So if your Black Friday offers are gonna start, let's say on the 14th of November, make sure you have your ads scheduled and ready 2 days before the offer starts, because during Q4, ads take a little longer to get approved. Ads get rejected. So if your ads get rejected, you need to request a review, which might take a couple more days. So make sure everything is scheduled in advance so you don't spend the first couple of days or even the whole Black Friday period of you dealing with Meta, of requesting review for your ads, etc. And make sure you have no limits on the cart that you're gonna be spending money on Meta ads. Because let's say if you have a limit of $1,000 a day, you pass that limit, your cart gets shut, your ads get paused, and it just becomes a mess. So have everything ready in advance. Here we are on my computer, guys. This is a test account, and I will explain to you first the couple of ways that you can scale your Advantage Plus campaigns. The first one and the easiest one, and the one that I use the most, is by increasing the budget with up to 20% every 3 to 4 days. I have found this method to be the one that works best for me and for the accounts that I manage, so I use it the most. The next one is to duplicate your campaign. So you're gonna just duplicate the Advantage Plus campaign without making any changes besides the budget. And don't worry about competing with yourself, because Advantage Plus audiences are fairly big, especially if you're in the United States. so you won't be competing with yourself. The next way that you can scale your Advantage Plus campaign is by duplicating it and creating a normal sales campaign with an Advantage Plus audience. And the way that you can do it is by creating a new sales campaign and duplicating everything from the Advantage Plus into the normal sales campaign. I would highly recommend to you to use an Advantage Plus audience in the normal sales campaign and also use the same creatives. And the last way that you can scale your Advantage Plus campaign is by reducing the amount of budget that goes towards retargeting and increasing the budget that goes towards prospecting. So when you create an Advantage Plus campaign and you scroll down, you see that there's a checkbox with existing customer budget cap. You can click on this, and at the moment it's not gonna allow me to edit it, but when you create your Advantage Plus campaign, you'll be able to click here and adjust the amount of budget as a percentage that goes towards prospecting and retargeting. All of the ways that I shared work. It really depends on the account. So for me, as I said earlier, the best way that I found is by increasing the budget with 20% every 3 to 4 days. And I will highly recommend to you to try this first and then move to the rest. Now, what you need to be looking for when it comes to scaling your campaigns. Before you start scaling your campaigns, you need to find your break-even ROAS and your target CPA. This will ensure you scale your campaigns only when you're profitable and when you can allow yourself to scale them. Because when scaling, usually within the first couple of days, results might drop. It doesn't happen every single time, but they might drop. So by finding your target CPA and break-even ROAS, you will ensure that you're profitable before scaling. And the way that you can find your break-even ROAS is by going to your calculator and dividing 1 by your profit margin. So let's say your profit margins are 70%, that equals 0.014, and then you're gonna multiply by 100. So if your profit margins are 70%, your break-even ROAS is 1.4, which is really good. And if your break-even ROAS is 1.4, please ensure your ROAS is at least 3 before you start scaling. When you scale campaigns, as I said earlier, usually results will drop. So don't treat yourself, it is completely normal, and don't pause the campaign. If you're feeling uncomfortable when you're scaling, it means you're either low on cash and you can't afford to lose money for a couple of days, you have scaled too aggressively, or you're just inexperienced and don't have the patience for it. And if you're feeling again uncomfortable when scaling, the safest way to do it is by increasing the budget with 10% once a week. You need to ensure that you're not feeling uncomfortable, because with marketing and paid ads, when you feel uncomfortable, you make bad and hasty decisions. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.